cream inside.
Oh, you like a dick donut?
No. They're called...
You love big, long, cream-filled dick donuts. I got it, dude. You like your dick donuts up in your throat, in your ass, both.
Yep, you got me. I love gobbling on hot, sloppy donuts. Love them from my mouth to my butt.
3-2 now. And ball forward.
I'll take it. I'll take it. Let's go. Let's go.
It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
First and second, one out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Boom.
This one belted.
Boom.
Deep left field.
You call it. Let's go. Here comes the boom.
That one's got to feel good. And they lead it. It's 3-1.
Yeah.
And here's the...
God, did that feel good. Fuck.
My name's Robert, such a bitch. His name is Robert. I'm a bitch. I'm a bitch. I'm such a fucking bitch. I have no hopes. I have no dreams. And the tiny little bean. And it doesn't even function.
Hey, creep.
Creep?
I don't know you, and I don't like not knowing people.
Well, you won't like knowing him. He's the biggest perv west of the LA River. And he's with us.
She's joking. I'm
Not my business. If you do go jerking off in the bathroom, you make it my business.
That's...
This guy on the mound, he's not exactly a big strikeout guy, so that means the defense will need to stay sharp. He's looking for soft contact, so communication is going to be key in this one.
Swung on, belted. Santander racing after it, but won't
That's
get
a
there.
triple.
It's into the gap. They're still chasing it as he rounds second.
We got a home run to start.
He's not stopping on his way home. Safe at home, and what a start to this game.
All right, this is going to be a lot of fun.
Home run. Anthony Santander at the plate.
Don't tell me he walked away already.
Next round.
Ah, I see. That makes sense.
Got it. They're going for the super art.
What's this?
Is it time for the mix-up? Brushes that off and keeps going.
Okay, okay.
Add some pictures.
And that's how you finish it in two. Wow. Let's just cram that one up and say thank you very much.
Showing time in the lab page.
Hot diggity dog. That's how you finish a combo. There we go. Let's get a little.
There's a swing.
That
and
would be
drive.
addition to OPS, I do believe.
Gone. Big dog's gotta eat. A solo shot. And they grab the
You
lead.
know it's all about that.
Got to expand the zone. He's capable of...
That will do.
Get out the
That will
right
do.
way and mustard grandma in time. And now they're out in front. It's 2-0.
You know it's all about that.
I brought him in just for this situation.
Xavier Edwards
He
hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms. You're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Lifted in
Oh,
the
yeah,
air down
baby.
the left side, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second.
Caesar and I had breakfast at the rim of an active volcano. Then we made love.
I don't need to hear your sex stories.
We never had intercourse. My alien genitals were not
Mike the Ref Maloney, Big Bad Boris on the call here tonight. It is
Oh, let go! Let go! Let go!
Kick party! Yeah, pay the money for that. Yes! This life is going great! Let's go!
She's healthy.
Let's go!
Is she healthy?
Yeah!
Apparently she's back.
Hey, yo, 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 and away we go. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the AEW Blood and Guts Sidecast. It's gonna get a little crusty here, a little rusty, a little crusty with a little blood and guts here. At least we don't have to worry about a ton of matches to remember tonight. I'll say that is a positive. Because, 2.5 hours, and we got 3 matches scheduled? We got the Blood and Guts match for the women, the men, and also Powerhouse Hobbs and Adam Page in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Which, realistically, they don't even need to lift the cage for. So, I'm hyped for this. I'm ready for this. Sorry I don't have any fancy graphics on everything for it. And sorry that... yeah, my chatbot decided to... Just looking at my chat and just seeing that there's certain... The Frosty Tools isn't supposed to be coming up on there, so... But yeah, I hope everybody's doing well here tonight. Hope life is treating everybody well as we're going through everything here. I'll have to see what's going on later here because this is it's driving me a little bit nuts, but what can you do, right? All my bots decided they wanted to join in on the conversation, so I guess we're gonna let our bots join the conversation. But yeah. I know a lot of people have talked about how, there should only be one. There should only be the women's one so they get the spotlight. They should. There's no build to this for a lot of this stuff. And we all knew it was coming. AEW at the best of times, I don't want to say that they're horrible at setting things up the way they do, but they definitely do. Sometimes the storylines are rather plain and just let it go and let it run. But yeah, I don't know a better way to do it. Just because, the women's feuds are pretty much set up the way they are. The only weird one they shoehorn in here is Monet and Statlander, right? Because we thought that just because they're having the match at the pay-per-view doesn't really mean they need to have a match here at this point, so... They're going right into a hot open there, right? The good old double ring night tonight. So are we heading off with that Falls Count Anywhere match, or are they bringing the cage down? Or they're going to open with the women, aren't they? They're going to open with the women's match. Yep. They're going to start. I'm not happy about it because, the men are going to have to live up to what the women are going to do here. And when this happens, the women can't really go as far as the men probably will, because why do you want to blow out the crowd on the first match? So they bring the cage down now? They better be. Let's go. Every few minutes. I love how it's every few minutes. Nobody's giving us an exact number. I love it. Like, it makes me wonder who's going to be the one to submit. So who are they starting with? Oh, Sky's getting the full... Oh, God. Sky looks like she's ready. More than ready. And, of course, everybody's got to wear white tonight because, you know, the blood and all. I think it speaks more to the fact that Sky Blue is a sadistic son of a gun. Out of everybody in this match, I would consider her to be the biggest, the most sadistic, most evil, most vile person on the roster. And of course, Willow's going to start out for her side. This is going to be a fun match. Hey, Vic, how you doing? Chad, I know this is real bad, but I just been waiting for a phone call. Hey, of course, it's got to show up at 2 minutes after 6. Let me go grab my phone. All right, here we go. But it's going to be interesting the fact they said every few minutes. This sort of gets everybody with their stopwatch to sit down and shut up. Hockey fight! Looks like Sky. Of course, you're going to see Sky take full control over everything to start off. And yeah, I can see the googly eyes going already, Vic. I appreciate you. Just because of what. So, violence? Violence, violence, violence. A lot of violence. Everywhere's violence. You notice that they made an extra apron on the side? Blood and guts and violence. Walker, thank you for the resub. 37 months. Appreciate you, sir. Thank you. Oh, and I got some good news for you, Walker. I fixed the error on the one video. I got the right game on there, so I changed the thumbnail and everything. For that one video, I put the wrong game list on. And also, I have finally, this afternoon, I have finished the Mario Kart trophy case. It's going to be up on YouTube for the next, well, hell, literally almost the next month here. For those that are in the chat here, oh my God. And the pounce right into the side of the cage. My God. Oh. For those that don't know, Walker was doing the Ultimate Trophy Challenge, which is every Mario Kart on 150cc. It was not an easy experience, to say the least, but it is all uploaded. There'll be daily content released at midnight Mountain Time, so 2 a.m. Eastern. Up until December 10 is when the finale's coming out. The Super Mario Kart scars, yeah. So that's what I was doing for most of the day. Sky, oh God. Nats, I gotta thank you for being here. I gotta deny your message. So autocorrect must be horrible. Yeah, Sky, you knew was gonna do it right away, but I wonder if she did it wrong. You knew Sky was gonna bleed. Like, she was wishing for it right off the bat. It's also probably going to be the person that I'm watching a cage fight with females finger type fast. No. I blame it on autocorrect. Blood and guts. There you go. Folks, if you want to know what I denied, just find another letter that goes with guts there. And just say it's Sky gets a new T. Yeah. That's exactly it, Vic. Like, it goes straight to a new T for that. Oh, and here comes Julia. You knew this would be the second person coming in. Because think about it. Sky Blue, Julia Hart, the tag team. It makes the most sense. I'm doing good. It's an interesting day. She looks like my head during the head shave. Yeah. You weren't bleeding all over the place, though, so. So now 2-on-1. I'm thinking Harley's probably going to be number 2. Okay. Like the U.S. got Northern Lights. Hey, you know what? As long as they're the natural Northern Lights and not the Northern Lights that we expect from certain U.S. states, I'm more than happy to. I'm more than happy you enjoyed them, because there's certain states where Northern Lights might actually be something else. Willow trying to get out of the way while they're searching for some device they found supposed to have in the ring. I wonder, are they going to do that match on Saturday? Like that tag semi? Like we got to get moving. I don't know when they're doing the final, but could the final be Winter's Coming? Like, I'm wondering, could it be that it was, they might want to do a TV special on it. Of course, Harley, yep. So we have the tag teams come up, right? It just makes sense. And then from there, you get Tekla's going to be 3. It's just natural with the Triangle of Madness come out next. And then probably Jamie. And then you'll get Megan Bain. Mina Shirakawa. Harley Lockhart, by the way. Does she get her limit break buster? Yeah, maybe. Ah, yes. I see it. I see it. But it makes you wonder, Walker. They got a sponsorship with DC. They don't have it with Square Enix right now. Hey, Zodiac, by the way, good to see you here. Dolphin Splash! I think the last person to come in would be Mercedes, just because it is Mercedes. And I think Tony Storm comes in for the final pop. I think Statlander comes in 5. Oh my God, Harley is one sick heck. I haven't seen it, Vic. I know there's some people it's the PWI anything. They're pissed off about it. But did you just see Harley just put that blood on her lips and make a Joker face out of it? I haven't had a chance to take a look at it yet, but it's funny. There was a very small contingent of people that were crying about how the fact Becky Lynch wasn't on the list, and I'm looking at this list. I'm like, yeah, no, there's no way that Becky's on the list because she literally didn't work the entire time that this PWI was done. Like, for the record, I do believe the PWI ranking is from June to July, or July to June. Waiting for I want to support them. Like, PWI does a lot of work on it. I did see that the director, one of the guys in charge of the voting, actually came on and apologized because High End is not on it. The High End, one of the ladies that worked the Collision show on Saturday, after all that drama, which frankly I'm surprised wasn't continuing today. By the way, Michael, thank you for the great stream comment. I appreciate you. It's hard to see when I'm actually surprised the drama didn't continue today because, well, Nixon Newell was actually back on playing Ghost of Yote today, so I assume it's just a one, everybody gets it out and then they're done kind of deal. So for me, it's sort of yeah, it happened. All right, sorry, we're gonna deal with it now. Yeah, I just as I'm going through all this and just trying to analyze all the craziness that's come up over here the last week, all I can say is take advantage of whatever situations you can and try and never say no to anything that for any opportunities that come up, because it just seems to put you in bad light here. All right, we're going to see number 5 in here real quick because now that the commercial break's done, we can go to the count now. God, I love the pounce. My throat is killing me, or else I would have done the actual... It's all right. It's a little predictable, but not the worst. Oh, God. When a heel is wearing white, you know what's happening. Unless she wants to just clean up Sky Blue's blood, but... I think Sky went a little too heavy. I think she was too excited and got a little too much. Oh, God. Oh, God, we got straps going on here. Somebody's fetish is getting off right now. Jesus H. Christ. Yeah. At least they're doing thigh shots. Uh-oh. See, if they were smart, what you do, you get the tag team the whole... See? The 10 seconds, baby. This should be Jamie. This should be Jamie. Some perverts out here loving this? Yeah. Would say that. Looks like Jamie didn't even... Her bag of tacks burst already. Oh, and there's barbed wire on that kendo stick. And it is sticking to them. Them tacks went a-flying. Yeah. But you notice they have one ring that's nothing but weapons and the other one that's essentially just people being evil to each other. Like Harley and Tekla are in the other ring. So many people wearing white tonight. This is not good. She lost all the tacks. Oh, she didn't lose all of them. Tekla just ate a few and she's bleeding. Yep, Megan Bain. This makes sense. Megan comes in now. Oh my God. Penelope with the bat wings. Let's go. You want to talk about a little devil and a big devil? Hello. Zodiac, I'll beat you to the punch on this one. But Megan's not even coming in with anything. Already did the third, should have saved. Hey, you know what? It's all right. We can do it. I just save you. Do it again. And you know what? The fact that she can talk, she can pretty much do anything she wants, really. And honestly, I've earned a little bit more respect for her after that Newell match. The Nixon Newell Miranda Elise tag match that she was in with her and Marina, which will obviously be number 5. The fact that she got to do that German when they literally sandbagged her through the whole thing, still managed to do a double German. Like from every. Oh God. I love how the whole crowd's like, that was not good. Well, the trash can lid was upside down. They didn't do nothing. This should be stat, really. If you want a powerhouse, bring a powerhouse. Love the Irish whips on Harley. Yeah. I get it. I get it. That's not a kendo stick. That's a pull cue. That's a snooker. She's snookered everybody right now. Jesus. And she brought the title with her. Whatever. That's hilarious. She's actually wearing the title as a weapon. And realistically, that is a good weapon to have. Oh my God, Blue Thunder Bomb into a barbed wire chair. Oh no, it's just a chair. Just a chair, just a chair. It's her golden chair. Oh great, Aminata and Penelope. And Mega Bay. This is just awkward. I don't want to even say sad. It's just awkward. They're trying to play up the feud, or the potential feud, the what comes later, the frenemies kind of thing. Yeah, Megan's head did land on the back of that. Oh, we got a long session now. Picture's back. Ugh. I love the fact that AEW just turned around and said, yeah, every few minutes we're going to have a new entry. I can't state it enough. It's a loophole that just gets snapped. Ugh. Sorry, for some reason my text messages just don't work out sometimes. Always hate it when they come back as will not clear. But yeah, no. Do you think Willow eventually is the one that defeats Statlander for the title? Or do you think they go the Monet route? Like, they could go the Monet route next week, right? By the way, the pay-per-view's next Saturday, if anybody's wondering. All goes well. I should be here for the tailgate. I'm pretty sure I'll make it for the tailgate. But yeah, just as everything's going on, it just seems like, sorry, I'm a little distracted for the moment. I hate shoot jobs. I really do. Sorry, just getting messages popping up left, right, and center for me here. But no, in terms of the week of wrestling, like, it has been a very up and down week for a lot of people this week. So, oh, I hear you about that. Yeah, like, so truth be known, the guy in charge of our vehicle, I'll just throw it out real quick. The guy in charge of our vehicles is worried that there's a little ticking sound in my truck, like a timing belt might be going. So he wants me to take it in. So he wants me to borrow one of the other guy's trucks while he's going on vacation. Well, they're telling me, oh, they'll just drop it off at my place. Well, how am I supposed to get my vehicle to the dealership? See, this is what I was talking about. Everything's in the left ring. There's nothing in the right. And I think that's why Aubrey was scheduled to be in the left ring too. That's actually a very smart move. Mercedes is 5? I thought she'd be 6. Because she doesn't want to even be part of the title. I'm actually really surprised that she's even going to get in the ring, to be perfectly honest. I thought Mercedes would take one look and just, no, I'm out. Is it just me or all right, here's a good question. Who gives up? Out of all these women in this match, who gives up? Like, by default, we can always say it would be Sky Blue, which would make a lot of sense with the fact that she cut herself so well. Oh my God. DDT right on that. Perfect range on that DDT right on the center of the ring of that title. That was pretty awesome. They're literally doing... She's like, screw it, I'm taking another title. I got 10 weapons out here. I want to see what spots Mercedes takes in the match. Yeah. Oh, Mercedes, this is awesome. You get a belt, and you get a belt, and you get a belt. So, we got to go Mina on this next one, right? I think you do Mina here, and then Tony gets the big hurrah at the end. Yeah, there it is. And then you got Marina Shafir after this. And Barbie decided to come play. Where the hell did Negan drop that off? Hey, Homer, how you doing? Good to see you here. Are we doing double Escaleras? But she left the bat to Mercedes. That's not good. That's not good. All right, now the weapons are starting to get spurged over a little bit. All right, this is going to be insane. Now we got to focus up, folks. And Marina ain't even waiting. She got like, let's go quick. I'm actually surprised that she's the last one. I'm surprised at the fact that she's the last one because she's probably one of the toughest and probably one of those that would fit perfectly into this. But at the same time, maybe it's because they didn't really have anything booked for her. Like, Statlander is gushing. Oh, no. Oh, shit. Like, how much of an ow is that? Well, help her up at least. Like, seriously, just help her. Like, that's why we're going quick now. At least we know who the last one coming in is. It makes you wonder what she's bringing with her. My God. Uh-oh, she's bringing a purse. She got pearls? Oh, she's bringing the champagne. How in the world are men going to follow it? Well, maybe it's just me. Any idea, it just sounds great. Tony's hitting everybody with her pearl necklace. That just seems somewhat perfect for her. Holy sh... Did you just see what Shafir did in the middle of the ring there? She basically did a headlock driver to... a leg lock driver to... yeah. No way. You see what Tony's doing? Tiger Fate headlock driver, yeah. You see what Tony's doing? You know what's in that You know what she's doing with that bottle, right? You guys know what she's going to do with that bottle. Tony's literally dipping her fingers in glass. Well, there's our first bit of blood. There's our second bit of blood. Mina was going after the referee by mistake. That was great. You can applaud each other all you want. You still need a pinfall, or so you need a submission. This is the one thing I like about AEW versus the Survivor Series version. Chris Pink. Oh, no, she made it back when they threw her back in the ring when Tony Storm came out so they could officially start the match. They're going to well, we know we're not going to get this for 3 minutes. Could you imagine? They get the surrender in the middle of a picture-in-picture. Could you imagine how crazy the internet would go on that? That the first ever women's blood and guts match finished in picture-in-picture? We've only had one match ever finish in picture-in-picture, if anybody's ever remembered. It was in the first year. It was Orange Cassidy defeating Kip Sabian on a roll-up, just a natural roll-up out of nowhere. In the middle of picture-in-picture, and the internet went nuts. And I don't even mean a little bit nuts. I mean like off their rocker. But yeah, just dude. Now Mina's using the barbed wire bat on people's butts. Like, let's face it, folks. Let's just call a spade here. The level of violence that AEW was doing at a time was, you know, when you try to top yourself one too many times and you just realize, okay, that's a little much. That's pretty much where AEW was getting at to begin with. So if they could leave it at this, like this level right here, I wouldn't feel so bad about it. Like, it's not PG down, let's put it that way. It's like they're doing some nasty stuff in here. And yes, there is blood in this match. Thank goodness we're not actually seeing some guts. Because that would be a little scary at this point if somebody actually had their guts ripped out. But yeah, just I want to see I don't mind the violence. Like that, there are some storylines in here that just absolutely, the nail bed might become, yeah, well, that's where you tip the scale over a little bit. Like, there's some stuff you do, some stuff you shouldn't do. There's some stuff you're like, what the hell did you do that for? Like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know a better way to explain it. Just, I'd like to see the level of violence just level off. I don't want to see it go away because, let's face it, the level of violence here is the thing that sets AEW apart from everybody else. We got tables in the middle. And the table does not give. And the table does not give. Jamie's going up again. That table's going down. I am the table. I am the table. What in the hell? Moneymaker on tax. All right, now we're going to it. Everybody's going for finishers. My God, what a backstabber. Mercedes doing the work. And yes, I am the table. Oh, God. Bitty Buddy! Oh! Well, you're going to feel the wrath of Harley here. You can do a backheel trip all you want, but... Oh, she got the stomp. Sky Blue looking rough. Well, wouldn't you if you sliced yourself up the way you did to start the match? What the hell is Julia doing? What is Tekla do? What the this is new. They're not leaving. They got something planned. Oh, God, that ref's dead. That ref's dead. That is a metered zebra. That is referee abuse. But no Posey might have actually enjoyed every second of it. Holy sh! I got an idea what they're doing. So the only person in the ring that's going to be left is like Amina or a... Tekla taking Sky spots, maybe? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Mercedes going up. Stack going up. Ill-advised. This is insane. Oh, Mercedes going through that table, isn't she? Here we go. There's a reason that table was there. That table was not the table. That is not the table. So are they taking it down to like 5-on-2 now? This is a way to take Mercedes out of the match without having to deal with stupidity. Yeah, Tony's giving up. Oh, it's Tony and Mina. Oh, fuck. Let's just bring the rest of the glass in here. Why not? At least they're smart enough to do this on... At least they're smart enough to do this in one ring instead of both. Oh, no. Shit. Well, let's go. Women are making an impact. Oh, shit. The women are making an impact one way or the other here. Holy crap. Well, Tony's dead. Maybe it looks like blood loss got the better. Yeah, very well could be. Because they're not doing with anything with it. Oh, God. The hardest part of the ring. Danielson almost lost a leg on that part. Oh, my God. Mina looks like she's oh, shit. That is inventive as all hell. She's got no help coming either. Oh, shit. What the Mina? Okay, yeah, this is what it's going to be. Tony's going to give it up. That's how you do it. There it is. And Marita's just laughing after rolling a glass. Well, Sky's at least back to her feet, so... That is... Wow. Wow. I don't know what to say, folks. That was... This very well could be match of the year here. Like, wow. That's how you perform a match like this. The level of violence doesn't have to be at a 35 for the shock effect, but tells a fucking story. Like, you can't tell me, like, right now, Vic, yes, like, once again, you got to wait for the adrenaline to settle. But match of the year, seriously. It very seriously could be. It literally, like, I'm speechless. Like, there's so many ways you could have ended that match, but this seems the most apropos. The only, I'll say this right now, there's only one thing I don't like about it. There's only one single thing I don't like about it. It's the fact that Mina and Tony have to wrestle in the tag tournament now. You want to talk about the Hollywood ending? You want to talk about matches that end situations and give people time off for an extended time? That would have been a perfect segue to give these two, like, the only other thing I would appreciate on that, holy crap, these graphics. Folks, you want to make a show feel special? Is it just me, or is this show really stepping up? Quality-wise, production-wise? As we go into commercial break here, like, these graphics, these stories, this show here, I'll just put it bluntly, and I know we're not supposed to, I know we don't get into a habit of comparing the two, but this literally is showing us what this is showing us what Saturday Night's Main Event should be. With all due respect. You put this on primetime on NBC, how many people are going to be watching that? How many people are going to get over on that? Like, that was insane. Like, everything about that was insane. The graphics on this is, good Lord, it's excellent. I'm going to dip. All right. No worries. Appreciate you being here, Walker. Hope you have a good meal at the camp there. For those that don't know, Walker, Pipe Guy, is a hell of a great guy, part of our channel here. I'm going to do a quick shot. If you guys are over on YouTube, forgive me for typing right now, but I think most of you guys should be already following Walker. Do yourself a favor if you haven't yet. He just completed a 24-hour stream raising money for the Stollery Children's Network here in Edmonton, the Children's Hospital here, as well as, like I said, we just finished up the trophy case with him. Our next big run through there is my play of, on my, on the Backbreaker gaming channel is going to be my run through of Horizon Forbidden West. And then we're going to get into, sprinkled in there now, we're going to have the Blue Shell Hockey League, where Walker takes his donators, sponsors, close friends. He will be, he put him into NHL 26. So I am the backup goalie. So it's a role I enjoy. I just sit back, play every once in a while, enjoy nice catering, and go from there. He also has the Extra Life Wrestling Federation, sort of where I got the idea where I could be able to do some of this stuff that we're going to be coming up on Backbreaker here, as well as a lot of Pokemon stuff and a lot of racing, a lot of having fun and whatnot. So yes, I'm putting Walker over a lot because he is a very good guy and a very important guy. So yeah, Boris, that was fucking insane. I think it's the best way to put it. We've been saying in the chat, and it's early, but in many ways that could be match of the year here. Just for the way that the story was told throughout the match, the fact that the violence, while it teased going up to 12, especially with Marina's favorite board there, it dialed back just enough. And then the way the story was told at the end with Tony, Mina, and everybody in the ring, it seemed like a very perfect end. It seemed like a Tony Storm ending to that match. The hell? Don Callis' family in Jurassic Express. Oh, great. Rocky, why are you trying to hit Luchasaurus with a 2x4? Yeah, Boris, that was wild to say the least. That was nuts. But yeah, as we're getting into... Oh, God. Oh, Connor arranged all this. Yeah, the Bucks ain't join the family. Oh, my. They're still trying to clean up the crap around the ring? So yeah, folks, just quickly, just as we get into this, thanks for Boris for popping in. Last weekend it was Walker Pipe Guy. Next weekend, or this weekend for that matter, it's gonna be Big Bad Boris is doing a 40-hour Twitch stream, raising funds for mental health, for men's mental health here in Canada. He's going to be doing a lot of classic wrestling matches. He's actually pulling some off our channel as well. So it's going to be pretty cool to see some of the stuff that he wants to talk about. And doing a gaming stream for 24 hours, that's nuts. It like having to focus, but at least sometimes you got the game to help you out. Like, you guys watch my narrative streams like Horizon Forbidden West or Dispatch that we're doing tomorrow, the finale. When you do that, the game can lay out for, like, you can lay out and let the game do the work for a little while. Boris is attempting a 40-hour IRL stream or talking stream. Yes, there's a lot of wrestling matches in there, but my God, I have a hard enough time trying to keep up with a pay-per-view and an AEW pay-per-view for that matter. So we'll be rating out to him on Saturday after everything's all wrapped up, but I would highly recommend you check out Big Bad Boris there. I can't do a shout out to lock me out for a few more minutes, but that, I actually find it don't you find it amazing that the world champion is the one that's going to be the cool down match between the two Blood and Guts matches? The women got the first hour tonight. Think of that. The first hour. It is an hour into the show. The Hangman has double tape on his side. Like, there's bandages and K-tape. Oh my God, what are we doing here? Is this like... No use putting him back up. You got the men's Blood and Guts right after this. I really wonder, are the men going to be able to surpass this without doing something crazy stupid? Not that that matters, because Darby's in the match. Because we know we're going to get something crazy stupid. I love this story here. The bar is set incredibly high. Like, I'll put it right here and feel free to clip it right now. If that wasn't match of the year, the bar overall right now, set by AEW in general, has been so incredibly high and set right now. Like, think of it this way. And I know this is early. I know this is very early. But think of it this way. You have Hangman and Moxley from All In Texas, and you have that blood and guts match. And hell, let's go back. I think the cage match wasn't the cage match between Osprey and Fletcher this year as well. Like, with all due respect, there have been some great matches in other promotions. But AEW, like, seriously. Yes, there's high risk in everything they do. But the reward for how high everything is. You notice they got to go to the regular barricades tonight? They can't use the fancy ones? Hangman decided, yeah, I'm not going to rest in the ring. I'm just going to go for it here. Turner, why are you telling him to get back in the ring, you idiot? It's false count anywhere. He wants to send him over, but he ain't going. What do you guys think about the Stevie Ray gear that Hobbs has tonight? I don't know if Booker T actually ever wore the white. I thought he was always the black and orange. Either way, I'd rather give a Stevie Ray reference on this one because, hell, Hobbs looks built like Stevie Ray. Like, if you look at it seriously, between Harlem Heat, Stevie Ray was the powerhouse. Booker T was more of the finesse guy. If you can have two big nasty bastards like that you can compare the two to like that. Oh shit. Oh shit. On the ring, on the announce table, staring down Shivani like he owes him money. And, oh God. Oh shit. I believe the proper term for that right now. What's the best words you could use to describe that? Oh, I know. Ow. 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 Like I'll be blunt with you. Like, the ring apron, in wrestling circles, the ring apron is not the hardest part of the ring. It's the stairs. Now he turns the stairs to show me being a complete liar. God damn it. Ugh. If you had to really compare it to two, and why would you want to? You really don't want to compare how hard things are, because if you want to compare them, then you got to test them. And nobody wants you to damn well test stuff like that. But realistically, the side of the ring is probably going to be a lot harder than what the inside of the ring is going to be. Or, sorry, the steps are going to be middle of the ring, announce table, Because you can even see on the announce table, there's a lot of give there. And on the stairs, well, they're not solid steel. It's just steel. So it's strong enough to hold you up, but at the same time, you beat the crap out of steel stairs, they will bend. You bend the crap out of you bend the crap of the edge of the ring, it's still sticking around. You might break a board, but that's about it. Oh my God. I missed this quote. Oh, Terry Funk. This actually sums up what we say about a lot of the bad people. Brutal people are loved by some. Some people, oh God. Just caught up in the middle there. Hangman had nowhere to go in between the ropes. What a freaking night tonight so far. And the fact that they are taking their time and they're getting a little bit extra, they're slowing down this pace. They're allowing everybody to sort of catch their breath, let things catch up, let things simmer down for them, let things be in a good place for everyone. So, and that's good because once we get back up and running again, gotta love the Oklahoma Stampede. All we need is JR going off on the call about that. I love how people are saying that the women's match is just so insane. But literally, you could have any match here right now, but I think this is almost perfect. Well, that's a good question. Who gets 7 years bad luck? Is it Tony or is it... Oh my God, they brought a DC reference in. Yeah, I love some of these comments here. Like, Hobbs could have wrecked his ankle big time right there. Jesus! That is going to compress your spine. At least we know Tony Schiavone drinks energy drinks at ringside now. All right, well, we're going. I think this match could end up in a bar somewhere. No, Tony, you screwed up. We had the main event already. It's like when you have your main event as the first match of the night. They just did that. I'm sorry. This is over. Oh, I thought he was going to splash the beer. No, he just took a sip. You know, Hobbs, with all due respect, Hobbs is a beast. Like, Hobbs should be one of the future champs in this company. We talked about it since the beginning. Like, even his time in Team Taz. Oh, trying to go for a dead eye on the floor. Uh-oh. I see stairs that are unoccupied. I unfortunately see stairs that are unoccupied. This is not good. I see a table just randomly sitting there, too. This is not good. Oh, boy. Done. What a spine on the pine there. Okay, folks, just a heads up. We are going to an ad break in 15 seconds. I can't help it. Yeah. I'm assuming we see a couple more crazy things, and then we see, we're going to get a little interview with Flair and Steamboat, which, I really hope they don't give mics just because. Hey, Carolina Hurricanes jersey. Is Hangman Moonsault taking me back to ROH Amberstein? Yeah. Son of a biscuit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I thought they were going to put him right into the lights on there. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's the penalty clock. Get the fuck out of the way, lady. He's got a boot. Son of a... Yeah, no. Shit. When those stairs weren't occupied, I knew something crazy was going on. This has been borderline nuts here, Walker. Just end it. Get the... At least it's in the back so they can take care of them while the other match is going on. This is when you need Samoa Joe to come out and just attack him now. You know what? I'm gonna say this right. I feel that this match here is the perfect mid-match setup for this card. It's a very nice finish. Yeah, absolutely. But this is a perfect mid-match finish because realistically, when you're dealing with things... Oh, whoever thought Shibata would be heel? No, the title wasn't on the line tonight. And I come back after a full steak dinner with all the fixings and worry about blood and guts too. Just might bring it back. Yeah. Hangman's best match as a champ? Absolutely. This is a little bit nuts. This is the perfect match to set up for the main event. The fact that you bring him down, but you don't bring him down a lot. Well, Hangman had some backup. Tony Khan says tag team match right now. And he just banging his head on the... Wow! Leave him in the hospital. Wow! Wow! And Joe's realized he fucked up. And people are wondering why he fucked up. Remember what Hangman does in a cage? Does anybody else need to remember what he did to Swerve Strickland? In probably one of the grossest matches you have ever seen in an AEW screen? Like, yeah. Are they going to be doing another match? Why bother? Like, other than the fact that you have an hour 20 to kill or an hour 10 to kill. Unhinged is probably the nice way to... Yeah, like, that look on his face, he looked like he knew he screwed up. He totally screwed that up. I'm loving this PL. I mean, yeah. And that's what I was saying, Vic. And I think if you want to... You know what? Let's just get some tribal warfare going here. This is everything that Saturday Night's Main Event wants to be. This is everything that most of the B-level PLEs want to be. This here is exactly what needs to be done. Hangman and Hobbs got it done quick enough to give the Blood and Guts match an hour. Yeah. Well, they still got 10 minutes yet. Like, there's an hour 10. Like, the women got 55 minutes. Well, 55 minutes about there. I'm really worried about what the men are going to do. I really am. I think we're going to get a promo segment coming back, and then we're going to go to the men's match. So it makes a lot of sense that way. Everything's timing out properly. It doesn't look like anything's been changed timing-wise. If you listen to Saturday, you know how important that is. Fuck that drama. Ugh. Sorry, I just see it. Someone's going to die tonight. What else do you do in the men's match? Like, literally. They literally need to rip Darby Allin apart in two. And not likely for... Exactly. Like, I don't know what you do here, folks. I really don't. Like, Jesus. But theoretically, since our main event's coming up, maybe I'll take a break from this by let you guys know what's coming up. Coming up on the channel tomorrow morning. Right now it's scheduled. Oh. No, that's a perfume commercial. God damn it. Coming up tomorrow on the channel, about noon Eastern, 10 a.m. Mountain, we're going to go visit the conclusion of Dispatch, episodes 7 and 8. My God, in terms of game of the year, it very well could be for me. Like, I know a narrative story should not be game of the year, but definitely when we go through my review of games that we've played this year, it's definitely going to be in the S tier. I don't know if it's going to be the top of the S tier, but it's pretty damn close. A lot of fun. Saturday, we're going to be here with AEW Collision. Good luck following this. And WWE My GM Season 2, Week 21. Next Sunday, NFL Street 2. We're going back to the Xbox again next weekend, right after the Grey Cup is done. And then next Wednesday, back here for Dynamite. But don't forget, most importantly, tonight, at the conclusion of Blood and Guts, join me, HPC Bad Guys, Zodiac, and PJC Plays Games. Hopefully, I haven't seen him yet, so we'll see. He usually shows up as we tackle WWE 2K25 My GM Mode Season 4 online. Zodiac's within a hair of getting that 10th trophy, so. Yep, promo segment. Oh, this is where they get Flair and Steamboat. Well, I'll be there, but let's not talk about my trophies. Let's talk about yours. They're more important. Sorry, I just had to deal with some trolls. Cheeros. All right. They're going to give Steamboat a Mike. I don't mind. You give Flair a Mike. I'd look out. Just straight up, I'd look out. Feedback. I love that sign. Did he flip over the rope? AEW production isn't perfect. We know that, Vic. My funniest Steamboat moment, they wanted him in the ring for a promo or for a show here in Edmonton. They wanted to have him do like the flip over the ring and everything. He was 2 days before getting double knee surgery. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Here we go. Flair and Steamboat are going to take out FTR? I was waiting to hear the no hose chant. I love the difference about people booing them and shooing them that they're number one. One little motion gets this crowd completely fired up. I love it. I wonder if they actually pull the trigger on it. Wow. That's fair. Oh, God. Oh, Cash. And we're all, oh, man, you trained him? Jesus. Cock him. Just pop him. I love how Ricky's trying to keep it as clean as possible right now. Really? Wow. Ricky's trying not to break character. Cash just don't give a shit. That's hilarious. Wow. Wow. Really? Hit Flair's music. Hit Flair's music. Uh-huh. All right. This segment just seems to be dragging a little bit now. But because of where they are, they get a little bit of buffer. This is going on. I think maybe Ricky forgot his line. Now click Flair's music. The fact they're in North Carolina is the only thing that's saving it right now. Oh, they're going to get... Okay. Guess what, folks? I don't mind this for one simple thing. What don't you see here right now? Ricky broke his watch. Dax got to eat a chop. Dax has to eat a chop. There. And you missed it. You missed the first one, you dumbass. Oh, going for the Gonzo bomb. Production once again screwed up. Folks, do you recognize somebody that isn't in part of this segment? I consider it a win. Could you imagine Flair in this? Because, yes, originally it was supposed to be Flair and Steamboat coming here for the interviews. But this totally turned into just a plain old Steamboat segment. This very well could have been the smartest thing in the world for them to have. I'm sorry, I liked my quote better. 4 teams, 3 matches, 2 rings, 1 night. And it's just plain old insanity altogether. Once again, FTR finds a way to kill the buzz of the audience. Again. And for those that aren't subscribed, I'm going to throw 3 minutes of ads up now so we don't have to worry about them at all during Blood and Guts. Yeah, I need to roll up before this next. Yeah, I don't blame you. Because there's going to be a lot of stuff going on here. Yeah, I just threw an ad break. That way we're not have to worry about ads for an hour. So then we can sit through this whole thing without an issue here. All right, PJC just popped in the Discord and said he's good to go at 8:30 tonight our time. So we're gonna have fun with my GM. We'll see how many weeks we can get in. It might be probably overall a little bit shorter tonight for that. So, but it's been a lot of fun. Like we'll see if we can get through the 5 seasons, and then from there we're gonna transition into Backbreaker Wrestling. So hopefully by then I'll have everything set up. Tomorrow I'm going to start doing a big chunk of it. I've been working on characters up to this point, but there's a lot of extra stuff that needs to be added in there. And I'm no graphical artiste if you haven't figured that out yet. So it might be a little basic because I'd rather, I'll create some stuff and I'll tinker with it after it's already up. That way I can set everything up for 26. Because they're going to have a universe mode in 26 because, well, hell, look at the size of the roster they're going to have in 25. Well, look at the size of the roster they have in 25 and think about how many they're going to have in 26. It's going to be down a fair bit. Because they have really pared down that roster on the other side. But, my God, tonight, more importantly than anything else, thank you everybody for being here. We have had a ton of people pop in Had a ton of people chatting tonight. Whether you've been lurking, whether you've been chatting, it's always appreciative of having you here. My goal has always been to grow things higher and higher here. And I will announce one thing coming up here starting next week. Starting on the 17th, Twitch is doing Sharing is Caring campaign here. So you can get a free emote, a free sub, or a free badge for your channel for donating to charities. We're going to open up our jack.org campaign again here on the channel. Not obligated, but always appreciated that we're helping out. And I'll let you guys know the story behind why I picked them again next week. But yeah, it's a very good cause and a very good reason for it. So. Are they doing the rules again? Darby's going wire to wire. It's going to be Darby and Wheeler. Oh, God. Somebody hide Renee's eyes because Mox... Here's my prediction. 2 of them. 1, Mox comes out last. Number 2, Mox loses the match. Or are they going Mox first? No, I was right. It's Wheeler. Wheeler's just the guy that does this. Like, Wheeler is the Willow of the men's division. 87, 66, and 1. My God. Just think of that. He's almost at 150 matches here in AEW. If you want to ramp up the hatred in this match, that's how you do it. This almost could be a call on the fly, too, saying, hey, guys, FTR killed the crowd. Wheeler, you go out there. I'm a little surprised, too, Jay Quick, to be honest with you. The fact that Darby's starting, to me, it's more perplexing for the fact that takes Darby out of potentially having, like, the big weapon coming in. Never mind, we're going outside, we're going up top, we're going all the way around. Well, Darby said to hell with this. Let's just start with a... Let there be blood. Gotta love the signage. Here's the other thing. When it comes to Wheeler and Darby, can you imagine how many matches these guys have had together on the indies before coming up? Oh, God, Danielson's already firing. All right, well, Darby's dead. The old AJ Styles Lockdown 05 start. Yeah, like. God bless this crowd. Yes, Darby's team has the advantage, so Makes you wonder who they're going to get for number 2. You bring Briscoe in as number 2? I'm just trying to think who would be the best guy to be for number 2 for this. Save OC for the last, yeah, like. Blood and guts and stuff. How you doing, McG? Good to see you here. Good to see everybody here. And I don't know if this match is going to even come close to what the women had. Because that women's blood and guts, I don't know, McG, if you saw it or not, but maybe O'Reilly, that might be a smart pick. All right, our first spot of the night, coffin drop off cage. Oh, God. We're all pretty much figuring out. I think we've all figured that Sky probably gave in with the fact that the amount of blood she had. That's why she wasn't involved in the second half. But my God, so much respect for all those women on there. Almost bought a pack of smokes. That match was so good. Oh, shit. Wheeler. All right, gross spot number 1 in the books. Just not. This whole crowd, not even a sense of remorse here. Not even a sense of remorse. You hear this crowd? You deserve it. Your DVR, yeah. The one thing I like is the fact it's next day available. So, at least in Canada, the hair is not saving. Well, it also could help him shave his head. Now Wheeler's got to deal with 2-on-1 against him. And I thought this was very smart. In every other situation, the Death Riders always have the advantage. Oh, shit. Orange coming out with, oh, God. Folks, as they always say, what's in the bag? I am really wondering what's in the bag. That's his elbow pad in his back pocket. He's only wrestled here for 6 years, you dumbass. For Mox next, I'd send Pac, to be honest. Oh, shit. So just for the record, folks, Nick. All right, that's new. That's new. Wheeler just bleeding all over the place here. So next week, Collision Dynamite's 3 hours. I'm going to have to talk to the guys and see if they want to do my GM next week with an hour and a half is rough. Oh, I don't think that was to the midsection, Excalibur. That was not to the midsection, Excalibur. That was a dick punch I've ever seen one. For 5 cents, Wheeler, I feel so sorry for you. This is why you do moments. You don't do a clock. Who's coming to save? I think it should be Pac, personally. with the hip hop music. No, it's Garcia. Why is he wearing a COVID mask? He's bringing chloroform, didn't he? The hell is he wearing? And this is why you bring Garcia in now. If Garcia could do that, I think if it's going the way that it is right now, you probably do send in Briscoe last because, well, Briscoe's going to bring something insane to the thing. I'd almost guarantee it at this point. Bring Roddy in next. I thought Orange was trying to sell his neck. I'm like, why? Kick him, Danny. I really like. I would think Briscoe make the sense to be the back end. Dude, you know what the other thing could be that could be really funny out of the whole thing? And I mean funny in a bad way, not necessarily a good way. Have Roddy be last and walk out. Have Roderick Strong, who's never wanted to be part of the conglomeration, be the guy that ends up turning his back on A, his best friend, and B, the other half of the conglomeration. Like, to me, that would make a hell of a lot of sense in some ways, too, so. Oh my God, Orange is warming up. Oh, there we go. So if the Death Rider, I honestly think Mox is the one that surrenders. And that's when they get rid of Mox. You want to end this show on a bang? In a shocking moment? Like, I'm sorry. You got to do something monumental to take over what the women did. Like, the women's match for me, like right now, these guys are fighting an uphill battle. For the mere fact that they have to... Oh, look out. Orange is going to go for his patented elbow and got caught. But these guys seriously have a lot to step up for what the women did. And right now is not the time to do it, right? Think the Death Rider's turn on... Yeah, I'm with you, McGee. I think this is the night to do it. Moxley's not planned for anything going forward. This finishes off the feud with Darby nice and clean. And Jay Quick, that's what we're thinking too, but I've always been the case, and sorry, I hate you guys if the mic's made a sound there. For me, the biggest question is why? We could say that they should have started the match with one or the other. I'm a guy that would like to review things after they're done, not before. Because as somebody who stepped back and take a look from the side, the women getting that spot would make a lot of sense. Getting that main event spot, getting the exposure. Don't try and top the women. Just do theirs. Yeah. It's simple. I don't think you can top the women. But at the same time as well, you also want to make sure that your show ends in a positive note, right? This is such a face thing to do. Ooh. This is going to get violent quick. He's laid out in the back. He's laid out in the back. MJF knocked him out. Calling it. It was Roddy. It was Roddy that did it. I wonder if it was MJF, though. That's the only thing that popped in my head instantly. MJF still is not done with him. They're going to need a fifth guy. Watch. It wouldn't be Sting, would it? It would not be Sting. It wouldn't be smart to be Sting. Oh, that's got to hurt. Any word on Adam Cole? He was streaming. I thought he was streaming today. Mystery Man coming out fit. If it was Adam Cole, you know how insane I would go right now? Roderick being smart. Because this is probably going to be Claudio. I think you go Claudio, Pac, Mox. There you go. This is just like a chess game, folks. You bring out the pawns, then you bring out the bishop. Actually, no, this is the knight. So it's O'Reilly then. You know what? Briscoe might just come out with taped up ribs or something. This could be a reason why the Death Riders lose. Adam Lindros, yeah. I don't want to get hopes up. I don't think it's Cole, honestly. Actually, I'll check something really quick here. See, could you imagine the pop if Danielson went in? Because this is a match that you don't need to get dressed up, right? Wait, Claudio more than Eddie? Eddie's already been out tonight, so I don't know if you want to put him out there a second time. Because he's put himself in a very preposterous situation. Where are we here? Okay, so yeah, Cole couldn't stream today. He's not back till Friday, so I'm just bringing it up because there could be an outside chance, right? A very, very outside chance. You know, always put that bug in people's ears just in case. You can put about every match if he has to. Fair enough, McG. I don't mind. Don't think Claudio beat his distance record in those Derby toss. Claudio's going to do that on a whim. Oh, this is going to suck. That was supposed to be an uppercut, but all 10 men have been called, so once Mox gets in as the 10th man, the match officially starts. You have your intervals that you're allowed to get in. That was his that was an elbow. That's fair. But I think he was trying to go for the uppercut, but Darby didn't bang off the way that we expected. Once O'Reilly sees Mox, ooh, fifth guy's Nana. Could you imagine if it's the other half Jay Quick, though? Because nobody knows, really, right? I still think it's probably going to be Briscoe hobbling down to the ring. Oh, God. Putting the Undisputed Era up against Claudio there. It's a pretty fair shake, but honestly, tonight, this might be... Take out the promo from FTR and Ricky Steamboat, and this very well could have been the perfect show. This very well could be the perfect show. Could still be him. It's a good way of keeping him from taking too many spots in this. Absolutely. Like, we know the next person coming in now is going to be Pac, right? There's only 2 for the men and 1 for the women. Ricky Steamboat came out to do a spot with FTR. Like, they're in North Carolina, Greensboro Coliseum. So originally this was supposed to be Ricky Steamboat and Ric Flair doing a promo. Thank God Flair did not get a microphone. Honestly, I'm just done with Ric Flair on mics, period. Love the guy, love what he did for everybody's career, but I'm sorry, I'm done with him on a mic. We didn't get an arm drag, but we got a couple chops. And he did flip over the top rope, which the camera didn't get in the right angle. We'd still be in that segment right now? Exactly, Vic. But, no, that women's blood and guts match, that very well could be the match of the year, PJC. Just straight up saying it right now. Like, it was on Hangman Moxley levels of excitement there. Tony eventually surrendered because Marina caught... Everybody else was caught outside the ring except Tony and Marina. And Marina had Mina in Mother's Milk, the reverse choke across the chest. And Megan Bayne was hitting her with the AEW World title as the other girls held Tony back and she had to watch. So she surrendered so that Mina couldn't get battered anymore. Sorry to ruin it for you, Jay Quick, if you didn't know exactly how the thing ended, but honestly, going through the entire match, Sky Blue cut herself open way too early. And yeah, there was a lot of red in that match. We had so many goddamn new weapons. Like, I'm very happy that this one's actually a little bit more. Realistically, this one is a little bit more reserved, and I am qualifying that statement with the fact that Darby is in here, so I know something stupid will happen. You know, it's like Grandpa Simpson going to Homer when he finds out that Homer's brother's a billionaire. Please don't do anything stupid. And of course, you know, Homer automatically will do something stupid. To which I think Darby will end up doing something very stupid. Oh, Claudio. Is it just me? Or was Darby still going up when Claudio got pressed into that? I haven't seen the promo yet. I've been on here with you guys here tonight. I'll check it out after. It doesn't surprise me that she has just an amazing promo. The only thing I'm upset about overall with the match, it's the storyline booking overall, with the fact that having Mina and Tony have to be the ones involved in that ending, that would have been a perfect send-off for them to just go out and heal. Now they got to team up together again to get into the tag tournament, taking on Alex Windsor and Riho in their quarterfinal match. If they would have had that match already, then I wouldn't have given two craps. You have that match already, then it's all done and gone out of the way. But like I said, we'll see how it books out. Do they play it up that the injuries for Mina in that match are just too much for her to overcome, and Rio and Alex Windsor move on? And now can we play up the idea that Megan Bayne and Marina Shafir's injuries during this match cost them this blood and guts match, or their tag title match against AJ? All right, who the hell do we get here? Oh, that's right. It's Pac. Never mind. We got 3 Browns to go. No, they're doing Mox. They're saving Pac for last? Unless Pac was the guy that wrecked Briscoe. Ha! Moxley fell. You bum. I say that with all due respect. Mox, do not kill me. Just. Fork! 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 And Darby's like, yeah, I don't care. Jesus. Darby's looking like one big pork chop. Oh, shit. Folks, I'm just going to look over here for the second here. Yeah. Are they done yet? Yeah, finally. Jesus. And Darby's dead. So now we find out. So Darby's cutting himself up underneath the ring right now. He's bringing all the stuff from the women's match. Cleanup crew, what the frick did you do? Okay, what do we got now? Swerve? Let's go to the wife. Let's go to the wife. Let's go to the wife. What a shock. 5-4 Death Riders. I really don't know what to make of this. And we just had the glass shards. Oh. What in the world? Oh, God. They're gonna do a stomp. Oh, pile driver. Spike pile driver on the glass. Ah, jeez. You don't pull the Takeshita card quite yet. Shivati's got a list of what's happened. No, the match officially starts when the 10th man enters the ring. This has been a standard before. Unless, it has been a well-known standard that once the 10th person enters, it's happened in previous years of War Games. Yes, I'm stealing the gimmick from the other side. That's my point. There is no... It's no different than somebody walking into the ring and walking back out. Like, the best example I can give you, and actually it's quite going to be a long night, yeah. Well, hell, we only got 20 minutes left. Come on now. But you got to remember, and I'll throw this back to, when was it? NXT War Games 2017, 18? The night that Dakota Kai turned on Tegan Nox. Dakota never got in the match. She turned on Tegan Nox, rusted her knee into the cage, probably broke it for the 4th time, and walked out. So, respectfully, you could still have a 4-on-3 in that case. And here you're going to have a 5-on-4. But this just gives the odds even more to a Darby to pull out something stupid. Because let's face it, he's under the ring getting ready for something stupid. Watch Darby come out with a chainsaw. Flamethrower, chainsaw. Could you imagine Danielson actually saying enough is enough? He's got to go in. Yeah, that's right. It was 4-on-2. Darby tagged Danielson. Yeah. That's where Newell learned how to walk off a match. Unfortunately, she never learned kayfabe. I will give you that one. I'll give you that one, Chris. That was pretty awesome right there. And what a shock. The Oilers are losing with 30 seconds to go again. Oh, for 5 cents. Darby just randomly, yeah, let's go. And here comes Pac. You got to bring somebody in. Pac's shoulders have shoulders? Absolutely. Like, that's why I actually don't mind this extra. I don't mind this extra gear that he's wearing. Like, he's basically wearing Dynamite Kid's outfit, right? Just plain black, though. Not convinced it's 5-on-4? Unless Briscoe just says to hell that I'm coming down. Moxley reminding the referee to lock the door. My God, look at O'Reilly. Like, Jesus. At least they don't have to worry about cleanup after this. Wheeler stole the key? Yeah, thief? But the whole story going into this was the fact that the Death Riders didn't have the man advantage. And now, hey, Bray. The women's match may very well be the match of the year here. When it comes to storytelling and action. I honestly feel that after that. By the way, good to see you here tonight. The men's, well, they had a real climb to go, and they're going on a climb. I just don't know where this is going. At least there's some story behind this a little bit. Jesus. With 2 tables lined up in the corner like that, you wonder where... Next week we get Shibata and Page. Yes, please. Told ya. Briscoe's coming out. Page versus Hobbs was absolutely a fantastic match as well. Cut the fucking chain. I think Garcia tried to throw a chair at. Gosh dang it. My God. Thanks everybody for being here. Like, attaboy, Claudio. Is it just me or is the cheers a little bit lower? Good old 2K weapon strats. Wing it. Yeah. There's got to be some member of the Callis family coming out here. Wrench, hammer. Could you imagine Mox being the one to give up here right now? Like, that's the thing I'm thinking of right now. Yep. Renee throws the towel in. I don't see that. This has got to be like, yeah, and I agree with the commentators here. In terms of violence, pure violence, this has got to be the most hardcore 2 hours we have seen in AEW history, maybe? Like, let's not count, like, pay-per-view matches. Is this show as a whole? Generational violence per 60 run? Absolutely. There's the math there. Yes, Bray, we were all here for it. Think it'll happen. I think Mox's character is that he's the guy that talks shit, gives up as soon as there's trouble. Ever since Full Gear, he hasn't won a match. After he had to quit against... after he quit so quickly... Is this the most violent free show on TV deal networks? Yeah. I think for sure this is like the most violent match. Like, this is stuff that would have got ECW kicked off the air. What in the flying fudge are you doing, Briscoe? Are you coming off the... No. No. No, that chicken ain't flying. Oh, wait. The troll's here. Oh, fuck no. Oh, now we got a fight on the top of the cage. I thought he was going to jump on top of Garcia on the outside. It's a little bit of insane here. What in the flying fudge is he... We got an elevator coming up. He's ordering chairs. Son of a biscuit. Oh, the Oilers did win. Goal got called up. They do that shit moving heavy stuff up for high scaffold. Hey, the one thing that AEW knows is if they got to do some kind of storytelling, they could do it safely. They literally have a movie production company working with them on this stuff. Like the best example, when Darby Allin had to do some of his driveway spots with Jack Perry. Yeah, something very bad's about to happen. Jay Driller through the chairs on top of the cage? No. Wheeler doing the oh, there we go. Yam bag. I guess yeah. Bray, that's not a better way. Well, that's actually anarchy in the arena. Oh, fuck. Don't shut in the commercial. I'm glad you did. We did it here as well. Glad you're catching up on the show, Bray. No, we've had a lot of fun here tonight, everybody. I appreciate each and every one of you being here tonight. This has been one of the most chaotic nights of wrestling we have seen in a very long time, and I think we all enjoy it. It's a nut. It's a oh fuck. Are we cutting ears off now? Garcia. Oh, he's doing. That's a okay. Never mind. That's a wrench. Just squeezing ears. I thought he was literally trying to. I thought those were scissors. I thought those were like those big bolt cutter types. That very well could have been the bolt cutters there. Just the visual on that. Then after I saw the screw and I'm like, oh, that's a wrench. Ah. Never mind. It looks a lot worse than what it is. We're good. I will say this. The guys have had a ton of points here. No, he doesn't say that for this match, Justin saves that for once a year. Careful, Bray. You gotta get your shows right. That's anarchy in the arena. He swears once a year. It's in his contract. He doesn't have to do it more than once. I'm surprised they didn't have Harley's Knucks in there. Why do I see somebody breaking that cage open from the top? Maybe it's just me, but I just see somebody doing that. Like, this is insanity personified. He only uses it once, Bray. He only uses it once per match. It loses the effect the more you use it. And that's coming from a commentary guy that studied very well about that. I love how they're advertising Christmas Day here on the picture-in-picture as we're looking at... I wanted them to advertise a turkey dinner while they're doing this. By the way, how many people here think that Wheeler's going through that table outside the ring? I seriously think that's still going to happen. It's either that or the announce table, one or the other. There has never been anything like... Tony's got it perfect. There has never been anything like this, ever. Yeah, take the over, yeah. Oh, God. Jay Driller on 3 chairs. He can't surrender if he's not awake, right? Darby has a hammer. He's trying to stick it up his nose. Those tables are there for a reason, so. Of course the bastards. Oh, God. No. I'm going to take it back. Oh, hi, Gabe. Hi, Gabe. Are they literally taking him out of here? Garcia with his... Oh, this ain't gonna be good. Well, Orange wanted to keep his hands in his pockets. That's new. Yep. Oh, he ain't getting his hands out, that's for sure. And there's nobody there to save. Oh, and Darby's getting choked. Well, Justin Roberts better stay away from Pac right now. Yeah, absolutely, Bray. Thank you for all the veterans here. We're a day late on that, but eh. It should be presented every day, not just one day. Oh fuck. Oh. How did we know that was going to happen? And Darby's still on. Oh, never mind. Stop, drop, and roll. He's still not giving up, though. Darby's going to come back down and hit something. We're still not done yet. They got to be hitting a climbing point at this point. Hit the climax soon. All right, so this might be a full submission now. O'Reilly just says, no, you ain't submitting me. Don't do the same fucking spot twice in a match. This is twice in a night they're doing this. Orange punch with staples in your hands. Theoretically, that's what should be happening. Damn it, D'Lo. Oh, shit. Well, there goes the table. About time that table got used. And the best part about it is the fact we're not going to be using it on the... I am the table. I am the table. Ah, there we go. Fucking law darn a bad boy. Punt him. Oh my God. I am the table. Oh my God. Are we going to have this? Moxley's got, there it is. There's no break. He's going to, oh, there's a spear. Garcia's got to save this. And there it is. This, you want to talk about phenomenal storytelling? This goes back all the way to Full Gear. He's sitting in glass right now. Mox taps out. My God, what a match. Folks, best night of TV wrestling of the year. If not of the decade, not of the 2020s. You want to talk about finish off storytelling. We were trying to figure out how you do this. This story about Mox, the fact that he couldn't believe that he couldn't get out of, like, ever since Full Gear and tapping out the Derby, or in the Scorpion Test Lock, gets that match that, we don't know why he got that match with Kyle O'Reilly, but the fact that he couldn't win, he couldn't get back to it. And the fact that he got... All right, they're throwing preview matches in, but whatever. We'll deal with that later. O'Reilly gets the tap out. Oh, it puts O'Reilly in the new, huge atmosphere. This very well could be... They're fading the black, so I don't know if we're going to do anything else. What a freaking... Simply put, I'm just going to warm up the Xbox while I'm here because we're going to switch over here momentarily, but we don't need to have Darby Allin to get the victory here. We don't need... Matches like this need to bring up new stars. You have Darby, who's already made. You have Orange, who's already made. Roddy, he's had enough of a push with that whole Adam Cole situation earlier. I think he'll get a further time coming up. And O'Reilly, yes, he was just getting a push right before he got injured. And now this tap out here of Moxley. Does this start a whole brand new feud with Moxley altogether? With Moxley doubting himself, trying to get him back to where he needs to be? Or is it literally, is this the free fall of Jon Moxley? Or does Moxley finally take some time off? We don't know. But guys were made in this match. Gabe Kidd's getting thrown into the mix. Now Moxley can take time out. Gabe can be put in that role. And I'm with Danielson. I wonder why Moxley put himself fourth there. it would have made sense if Pac would have been the guy to go after Briscoe in the back and Mox was just there. I think we're going to have to talk about this on a separate video later or a separate discussion later altogether. But Jon Moxley, for as much as we hated, let's face it, the early part of this year, we absolutely hated what was going on. Like, at Revolution, we were seriously thinking about how much in the dumps the title picture was. That match with him and Cope was your typical WWE match that nobody liked, especially with the Hollywood ending from earlier. But Moxley has this way of turning around and saying, you're getting made, you're getting made, you're getting made. Oh, yeah, you're getting made too. So, hell of a moment there. But tonight's MVPs have to be the women tonight. They have to be. The stuff that the women pulled off in their match would have been what the men typically do in theirs. And I think the men's this year, relatively speaking, compared to other Blood and Guts, was relatively tame compared to what you would see in a typical Blood and Guts match. And that really is saying something. And full MVP for Sky Blue for starting it up the way she did. Cutting herself real good to start, and just all that insanity. And that's where, you know what the funny thing is, PJC, and like I said, I know we don't want to give the guy credit because he's a bit of a polarizing figure. But Dave Meltzer said it. The impressions that Jon Moxley was getting in terms of during his title reign versus what Cope was getting was night and day. Now, don't get me wrong. I think when Cope comes back, them and the story build they're going to get to the FTR for the titles, I think that's going to be generational. But yeah, Walker, I'm with you. The women, no question, no doubt about it, no excuses whatsoever. The women get the MVP for tonight. This is a great story. This is a great finish. This is a great match. But that women's match, next year's Blood and Guts for the women, which of course they have to do now, and I think in many ways the only reason that they didn't main event tonight is because they thought that the Jon Moxley tap out was going to be this monumental moment for everybody. And it did get over. Don't get me wrong. It absolutely did. But it was an A+ moment on an A- match, while the women had an A+ moment and I would say an A match, if not A+. Pretty damn close to as good as you can get for the women right off the bat. I know it's a high bar, but my God, I hate these kind of matches. If you guys don't remember, when it comes to like blood and weapons, and it doesn't make a lot of sense. This is probably the first time in a very long time I've actually had a lot of fun watching these matches. I did have the gross out moment. Mox, from me to you, little heartfelt discussion here. Mox forks, they're meant for eating. They're not meant for killing anybody. Just da-da-da-da. Oh, and there you go. Kyle O'Reilly tapped on Mox on Diabetes Awareness Month. A little bit more exposure there. We'll give it extra that. But we want to get into 2K25 here, folks. So we're going to wrap up this part of the show. For those on Twitch, hang on. We're going to go to a commercial break here in just a second. For those on YouTube, twitch.tv/MikeTheRef. We're going to get going here in about 3-4 minutes with 2K25 My GM Mode Online, featuring PJC, featuring Zodiac, featuring Vic the Villain of HPC. Bad Guys. And we are on week 4 of season 4. We're on our way to season 5. We're running through this. I will be back live next time on Saturday for AEW Collision, which will not have as much violence as this show. We do have Briscoe and Mark Davis. I got a feeling that's not going to be as violent as what we saw tonight. But as you check things out, whether you're live, whether you're VOD, thank you for being here. Always appreciate you. And we'll see you all here next time on the Backbreaker video.